Coming to you live from the Reach. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Drew.
And we're here to play this little known, barely, really kind of sleeper game, ARCS. I've just became aware of it today. No, I'm just kidding. You two have both been talking about it for... I wonder if it's accurate to say years?
I backed it 2 years ago, but
Yeah,
I definitely forgot about it.
Your
for 18 months.
fervor for it was more recent.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was only like the last few months.
Yeah, I played the game right after it launched on Kickstarter, and it was not similar to the game in its final
Yeah,
stage.
which is fascinating.
And it was much worse. But now it's amazing. So yeah, I would say in the last few months.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm the newbie here, who you just taught. So I am looking for... So if you don't know this game, consider me your avatar as I bumble through it. And they walk all over me. But we are going to play a base 3-player game of ARCS. I know you just taught it to me, and we are live streaming this as we record it, so the live stream audience were able to watch the teach. But for the video, could you give like the 30-second overview?
Sure.
Did you prepare for this?
I did not, but I will do it anyway. So this is ARCS. It is set in this neglected corner of the galaxy where we are all out for ourselves to accumulate the most power, aka points, which are tracked on the bottom here. We're going to play the game over a series of chapters or hands in which we'll each take, approximately 6 turns. And at the end of each chapter, we're going to score these ambitions, which I'll cover in a moment, and then check to see if anyone has 30 points. And if someone does, the game will end. These ambitions, which you're sort of competing over, are over having certain things. Tycoon is about having material and fuel. Keeper is about having relics, and Empath is about having psionics, or about hurting other players by capturing them, capturing their agents via Tyrant, or destroying their ships and buildings via Warlord. And so what will happen over the course of a hand is we'll play a series of cards. Those cards will enable us to take certain actions. They will also enable us to declare certain ambitions, and we will keep going until we're all out of cards. And then once that happens, we'll score these ambitions, and we'll put them back up. We'll move the chapter marker forward, and we'll keep going.
Okay.
Is that a good general structure summary?
I think so.
Sort of the gimmick of the game, if you call it that, is the action selection, which you'll soon see. But it's sort of based on a trick-taking style,
right?
Where one person leads a suit of cards, and then there's sort of benefits to following that same suit.
It actually feels to me like someone set out with the action system, set out to have like a very different version of a worker placement game where it's like one of the key parts of player interaction with this is your action selection, but just in a completely different way. You're not blocking each other like you do in worker placement. You are cutting off and creating each other's options via the card play.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think trick-taking is a good way to describe it in terms of format, because we're going to have a lead and then everyone's going to play.
Yeah, I mean, it even uses the word lead like that.
Yeah. That said,
trick-taking
it's
word.
not really trick-taking, and there are a bunch of people complaining, oh, this game doesn't really have trick-taking, and who cares? It has this system, which is really cool, and it doesn't really matter if you think it's trick-taking or not. Like, I don't care.
If you were coming to ARCS because you love the crew, exactly. Actually, I mean, it does have quote-unquote trick-taking, and it's space, so maybe you should. Maybe this should be your second game after the crew.
I don't think so. All right,
No?
So Drew is going to lead us off.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. While he picks his card.
And we did miss one thing in setup. So we should have resources
You're so
matching
right.
our starting buildings.
So Brandon, you're starting in a fuel planet and
Okay.
a psionic planet. So you'll start with a fuel and a psionic.
All right. Check.
And actually, they should be reversed. Not that it really matters. Drew,
matters for the
you're going to
keys.
have a material and a material.
I got 2
Wow.
materials.
That's actually not terrible. And I'm going to have a fuel and a material.
Fuel material.
Thank you.
Okie dokie.
And while he thinks, let me suggest that you like the video. If you're watching this on as we stream it or later when we publish it, that helps us out a lot. It lets YouTube know that we are likable. Subscribing is good too, and watching our other videos. Did I leave anything out?
No, but probably more ARCS content coming your way, assuming Brandon has an at least okay time.
Yeah, I guess it is possible that I hate this and ban it from the channel, but that is true. I know that you two are eager to play as much of it as you humanly can. So
That is accurate.
yeah.
All right. With that, I'm going to lead a 4 of mobilization.
Will you be declaring an ambition?
I am a little scared. I'm not.
But
I'm not gonna call for war.
Can I have one of those reference cards? Well, while teaching me the game, you handed it to me at one point and then took it away from me at another point.
He just believed that his teach was good enough.
And you know what? I think it was. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Check it out in the stream archives or whatever.
All right. I'm gonna use one of my starting resources.
Whoa.
Why?
Whoa.
Not?
Whoa.
I'm gonna
material.
build a ship at my starport.
Wow.
Oh, this looks like someone who's about to catapult.
impressive.
I am about to catapult. So I have 3
You
actions
see, you did
here.
teach well.
And I can move or influence. So the first one I'm going to use to move. So I'm going to move 2 ships from here. I can catapult through this gate into that system there. And then 2 more actions. I think I will influence. So...
Oh yeah. Okay. Before we started, we looked at what these cards do before we started the video. Okay. Two of them are for preventing outrage, or nullifying some of the effects of outrage, and 2 of them were for trading and stealing resources, sort of. Something like that.
Go on loyal pilots here.
I think you should put it on the card, yeah, so you
card,
can't
yeah.
see.
Yep, that was just off camera.
Gotcha. Cool. That's my turn. This goes back.
Okay. Mobilization. Well, I'll go ahead and surpass that with my 6, so I get to take 2 mobilization actions, right?
That's right.
Although this is my prelude step now, so I could
Spend a fuel
get
to
a
move.
fuel for an extra move or use psionic to take an extra mobilization action, basically.
Right.
I think I'll do neither at the moment. I think,
I'm red, not blue.
and like I said, I'm just if you wanted to be blue, you should have done something right. You handed me the color.
I assumed you wanted blue.
That's true. I usually try to be the color that matches my hair at any given time. Yeah, although it's down to just little highlights at this point. I don't know what I'm doing.
Will you hand me that setup card?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I just want to build some more shit as someone who's figuring out what the heck to do.
This one's called Frontiers, by the way, in case that means anything to anyone.
I think you did say that earlier when we were setting up our ships.
Just checking. This is
Is
so
that-
good.
Is it?
Because
Cool.
you have this whole sector, and these 2 have to go through these 2 to get to them.
Right.
So it's kind of cool. Cool setup.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to move 2 ships over here with one of my move actions. And yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of what I played this card intending to do, is just to spread out a little bit for future building. I'm debating whether I want to move one more time or get a little bit of influence out. Seems like a single influence is asking to get captured, though.
Maybe.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move here as the person who totally has a plan. I have executed it.
Excellent. So I will also surpass. I'll move this ship into here. Actually, I'll move 2. And I will influence a card. I will influence... Relic Fence.
Relic Fence. That's once per turn you can discard a resource to gain a relic. Okay.
All right, so Brandon,
Interesting.
you have 1 initiative
Oh,
with your 6.
again, part of my plan. Fantastic. So, why don't I... And let's see, I only have 1 city. It's on a psionic planet. Interesting.
This is a city on a fuel planet.
I was looking at my cities.
Oh my god, that's really gonna be a problem. Oh no.
See, your pieces on the board are the ones that match your tray and play area.
I've only played as blue and white. I haven't played as red, so this is going to be a lot of... Mostly because we play a lot with our friend Paul, who's always red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, at some point you gotta get outside your comfort zone, Jordan.
I mean, I'm going to try.
Okay. If I declare an ambition... Oh, no, that I was gonna say, and you do it with a high number, are you likely to... Like, can you be the lead off that? But no, this makes your number a 0, right?
Right.
Interesting. I'm still gonna do it.
Cool.
I am going to play this 5 aggression to declare the keeper ambition.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I wanted the 6. It's still aggression.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Empath is what I am ambitious toward. And then I can battle, move, or secure. I didn't actually think that through very well, so it's probably more moves. Because there's literally nowhere to battle or secure. Unless I...
Well, you could move then battle.
Oh, valid. That's a thing.
Maybe these ships right here.
I think keep.
Yeah, the yellow, the yellow ships.
Unfortunately, I'm all the way over here.
Right next to these ships. Yeah.
You could go for that.
I mean, it does seem like Drew doesn't really belong on our side of the board.
That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tend to agree.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the first thing that was suggested to me because I'm impressionable. I'm going to move to what were these called again? Gates. Move to gate 6 and battle Drew.
Right.
Okay, so there's no option to use the orange dice when there's no cities, is there, right?
Right.
No buildings.
No buildings. Okay. I think I'm just going to keep this simple and just roll the blue dice. What were these called again? Skirmish dice. We're just skirmishing. It's just a practice fight. Yeah. One whole hit. Okay, so that just damages one of your ships.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Well. What will I do? You might be wondering. I will...
I am wondering. Because in my head right now, the possibility space is limitless.
I'm going to go ahead and play this 3.
Okay.
And I will secure Relic Fence for one of my 2 pips.
Congrats.
Thank you. And for my second pip, I'm so peaceful. I'm just
Loyal
gonna move this
keepers.
ship into here.
So another royal card. This
right.
one for
Okay.
relics.
And is that actually this seems to be? I haven't seen that many cards, but is there a lot of like kind of using the titles of the cards as a mnemonic to help
Yes.
you know what they do? That's cool.
So there are a lot of loyal cards.
There's like cartels.
Cartels,
You'll see.
yeah.
Like, are there other fences for things other than relics, for example? Oh, okay.
I think the 3 main ones are loyals. There's cartels that'll come up, and then admin. Or unions,
Right, unions,
which
let
interact with the action cards.
they
I
let
see.
they let you pick these back up into your hand and play whole rounds by yourself.
I'm realizing by declaring ambition with an aggression card and then picking a fight, I've set myself up to be surpassed and retaliated against very easily.
Maybe you never know.
But I'm sure you don't have any aggression cards. We've seen.
I'm
some.
done. So it's
Okay,
Drew's
you
go.
know. Okay. I will copy.
Oh,
Yeah.
he didn't have an aggression card. That's
I'm
not
just
one you want to use.
gonna secure. I'll let your little aggression there in the gate pass.
Okay.
Prison wardens joins the market.
This is just going to encourage me to do it again. There's no repercussions.
Well, I'm gonna lead this
Jordan
time.
is leading. Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you. And
Okay, right, yeah. I was gonna say, and then you can declare an ambition, but of course you can because there's 3 of them. I just assume that when all 3 ambitions have been distributed, there's no more option to declare
basically.
make your card a 0 and fail to declare an ambition.
Right. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm feeling torn.
Usually that sentence is followed with what you're going to do.
I understand. Okay, I will declare Tycoon.
Tycoon, okay.
And I will take 4 move/influence actions. And I think for the most part they're going to be influence actions, although I hate these cards.
And you played mobilization card, okay.
Is this really what I want to do? I mean, I guess it is. It's fine. Actually, that is like super pointless because I already have Relic Fence. So why would I get that?
Hey, wait, didn't you tell me when you were teaching me that you were going to circle back to what those symbols on the guild cards do?
Yeah, they count for scoring. I did.
Did you? Oh, I had no memory of that. Okay.
I said, this scores every one of those symbols you have. So resources and cards.
I see. Okay.
So this relic symbol counts.
Wow. Okay.
For a relic. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move these 2 into here, just to give you guys your space. That's your space.
Wow.
But
So kind of
that was also our space.
Yeah. We're in the middle
That
of
was
this thing.
in a more direct sense. That's
That
our
one's
space.
not as much your space, but this one is your space for sure.
Okay.
I
can appreciate that.
I will. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. This is not.
Wow.
Nice. This is not good. I'm gonna do 2 on here instead. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, d.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Not a fan.
No.
Yeah, suit choice here.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm not a fan either.
Okay.
I have some limited choices.
What are you talking about? Interesting.
This part, two turns in, now that I'm an expert at this game, I feel like my original assessment was spot on, which was that this trick-taking thing was going to feel more like worker placement, where we are like hoping that the other person doesn't kind of block off the thing you wanted to do.
Very
It feels a lot like worker placement.
It's very interactive, yeah.
I will.
And then we're using that interactive action selection to play a very interactive area control game.
Yeah.
A lot of interaction.
So I will pivot the construction. Mm-hmm. I'm also going to seize.
Whoa!
Yeah. it's that bad.
That's fine.
What am I seizing with?
This will be Drew's, no matter what you play, basically, once he sees these.
Oh, since he went first with his 6.
Well, no, it's because he's discarding a second card.
Oh, he's seizing. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Discarding a second card to lock in leader next time. But it means
so I'll be a card down from both
Okay,
of you.
so it means unless all of us do this once, then in the 6th hand you just won't take a... Or 6th trick you won't take
Alright, so my build...
Jeez.
What are you building?
I will build a city...
Wow.
There. That's it.
Cool. Brandon.
Okay. So your pivot is not something I can follow, right? I'm still
No.
I'm still
Right.
only looking
Everything
at your
is in
mobilization
relation to the lead card.
And I can't copy that either. It's just
You can copy the lead card.
Yeah. I mean, I can't
Not
copy
mine.
Drew's card.
No.
Yes, no.
Well, that's
Don't you
fucked
just
up.
wish.
Yeah.
Do you have all the good cards?
Phew.
Okay.
All
Don't have as many
right.
mobilizations as you do, clearly.
Clearly.
I am just going to basically do the same thing Drew did minus the seizing and pivot to construction.
All right.
And I will build a city. That's the relics.
That's the relics.
I'll build a city on the relic planet. Oh, you can double up on cities. And then is it one attacks action to get 2 of that resource?
No, but
One-
each city can only be taxed once per turn.
Per card, yeah.
So if you had a second one
Interesting.
there, like now I do, I get with 2 pips, I could tax.
Yeah,
it twice.
given the ambition that I selected, that's actually probably the play.
Okay.
All right, Drew. What's it going to
Alright,
Alright, Drew.
Alright. It's gonna be
It's gonna be May.
this one, and I'll just declare.
Oh, yeah, why
Oh.
not?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Why
Let's
not?
get Tycoon going.
There you go.
Alright, so taxes. I'll tax 2 material, please.
2
My cities up
material. Here you go.
there. Thank you, thank you.
And when the supply runs out on any of the resources, can you just not tax? It's not like you take it from someone else when you tax or
Correct.
anything. Okay.
You are allowed to tax, I think, just to take a captive if you were controlling someone's city.
Oh,
But,
right.
That's kind of edge case.
Sorry
And then
about that. I should do more controlling
I've
people's
got
cities.
2 more.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
So let's. I'm just gonna go for that captive there.
All right, Brandon.
Well, now that I have sort of formed a plan that I didn't have when I did those first moves, I might end up moving those ships back to defend my cities.
Okay, well.
So I think I will surpass your administration. So that'll get me 3 tax, repair, or influence actions. But first I'm going to use my fuel to move.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and move these here. Now that I've been reminded that all it would take is a couple ships catapulting in there to start capturing my agents, that seems scary. And taxing the cities that give the
Right, sure.
the main resources round. Okay, so then 3 actions. I think I will double tax. And I think I will influence with the last one. What's the third option on administration? Repair?
Repair.
Yeah, I don't have anything to repair.
Not so much.
So let me just influence I want to stay off of the ones that you've each put a couple on. I'm going to influence the loyal keepers.
Okay. I too will surpass, though not quite as effectively. I will spend this material for a build action, and I will build a city here. I will then tax that city for a psionic. I will tax this city for another fuel. And I will do one other thing.
I'm frankly surprised that all 3 ambitions got declared the first round of the game, because they're at their least valuable, and people could be spending time on longer term plans than just rushing for
Totally.
these resources.
Yeah, you often see, I think, in chapter 1, like 1 or 2. But
no,
thought I might be able
we want
to
those
sneak
piddly
Tycoon
points.
out,
Yeah,
so.
and we will see whether you can.
Wow, we're doing this again.
Just for fun.
Okay.
That's probably not the right move.
2 to 2 on the elders.
Yep.
Alright.
All right, I take lead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Sweet.
It's a good one.
Well, well, well.
What do we have here? I just assume that's what you wanted to say.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I think that I want to be aggressive with an aggression 5. I am going to secure these loyal keepers.
Nice.
And
See what we get.
oh yeah,
Skirmishers.
skirmishers. What do those do?
After you roll in battle, you may re-roll a number of skirmish, meaning blue dice, up to your total weapon icons from resources and cards.
Interesting.
It's not bad.
Oh, I just read the rest of loyal keepers. You can Oh, is that what all the? I guess the ignoring outrage I grokked, but I did not really grasp that they all say you can spend any resources as their type. That seems powerful.
Yep.
Yeah, you funnel anything into one specific prelude.
Yeah.
Resource action.
Well, I have an action left on aggression, so all that I have to do with that is battle, or move, I guess. But battle. Let's keep fighting over the one contested gate. I think I will just keep attacking Drew, because it seems where I'm more likely to actually accomplish something
might
here.
get a trophy,
Yeah, get a trophy. That looks like that'll do it.
Okay.
I will just knock out your fresh ship with those, essentially.
Yep.
Take it as a trophy.
Sit down.
Okay. What are you doing with that?
I mean, there's not a lot to do. I'm just going to attack you, Brandon. But I'm going to roll the red dice.
Oh, right. That is definitely, when you play it face down, that is inherently copy. That's right. For some reason, I was thinking you could also pivot to anything.
No.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Although, actually, I could just secure. That's probably better.
And you got what?
Prison Wardens. So this has 3 effects. I can, instead of a build, return any number of captives to get 1 resource for each.
Whoa.
Influence, move any number of my captives to my trophy. So basically this just makes captives good. But also, as a prelude, I can just discard this to place 3 ships in a system I control.
Solid.
Not bad.
The Galactic Bards.
Ooh. When you surpass or pivot before taking any actions, you may declare the ambition on your played card as an ambition. If an ambition has not yet been declared this round, do not place a 0 marker. Wow.
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't declare as the lead, you can declare.
You can follow and...
Like, in
Wow,
this case,
okay.
I could have, if I had that, could have declared Keeper with this card. 'cause
Assuming
it's
there was an
5,
ambition
assuming
available.
there was.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I am pivoting, and I'm gonna just tax another resource. Try to lock down that.
Another material.
Or yeah, material. Thank you.
Seems like 4 should lock that down.
5 with my...
Oh, yeah.
Pounds.
Yeah, you're... Damn, okay.
Okay. And you keep the lead, because no one surpassed.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I will be administrating with my last card of the hand, which I should have slowed down and reminded myself of the options there. Tax, repair, or influence. I still don't have anything to repair because I am a flawless space fighter. I could tax for yet another psionic, or I could go like double influence on something cool like the bards. Neither of you are going to. Oh, you're not even. So you're not acting whatsoever this turn.
I have no
right?
card to
Okay.
follow with.
Do you get a prelude step or anything?
It's
in that
worded
case?
that you have to play a card and then do prelude
Okay.
actions.
So you're literally your board state will not change other than us blowing you up or something. Okay. That's perfect. So I only have to worry about Jordan trying to find a way to de-psionic me. I don't see it happening.
It would be very easy.
Really?
Yeah, I would just move in here and raid you.
With oh, you have fuel. Okay. You would need to.
I need to have.
Oh wait, don't you? It doesn't have to be a city to raid.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could also move in here, but this would be harder because you have more ships.
Right. I thought raids was only cities.
No, not so much. But don't worry about it. I'm not going to. Maybe.
Sure. Maybe you won't.
Yeah, that's right. I might not do it.
Okay, I'm going to.
As things stand, we're all going to get 5 points, which is funny.
Influence the Galactic Bards, and how are we all going to get
Yeah, how does
5?
that work?
I don't know. You're going to get 5
Uh-huh.
for winning this. I'll get 3 and 2.
Oh, 3 and 2, yeah.
And you'll get 5.
You're right.
Oh, I see. 3 and 2. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So we're all happy. I'll just go ahead and with my 2 actions, I influence the Galactic Bards and I'll tax for Psionic.
Okay. Well done. Well done, sir. Yeah, I think I'd rather just copy you and get another resource. So I could take a psionic or a fuel. Probably just a psionic. Oh no, there's no more.
No.
Here's what I will do.
You gonna come
In
take
my
them from me after
prelude
all?
phase, no. In my prelude phase, I will spend this
Oh,
to
okay.
get another tax action and tax a fuel, and then for my main action, I'll
You'll
just
tax the
back.
psionic. No, okay, yeah, that
That was-
worked.
Wait, that was the same as just taxing a fuel.
It was.
I always think that's more clever than it is, and it's never
I thought you were about to get a relic.
That was. I didn't even realize that. I was like, oh, smart play, Jordan.
I will do that. Well, it doesn't matter. I can do that whenever I want.
Sure, yeah, but
There's no rush. All right.
All right. The chapter's over.
The chapter's over. Let us score.
Okay. So yeah, I think you ran it down a minute ago. It looks like I score 5 points for Empath. You score 2 points, Jordan, second place for Tycoon, and second place for Empath to be 5. And Drew wins Tycoon for 5.
Correct.
And we flip over the lowest one?
Right. So that's going to become a 4 for next time.
Okay.
And we're all set. We're moving to chapter 2. And Brandon, you're going to be our lead player because you ended
Jeez.
the last chapter.
Okay.
Lead.
Cool. Seems like a good place to be. Leader.
Definitely the best place, I think. Right?
Yeah.
I
I'd
mean,
say
it's-
one chapter into ARCS. Positive first impression.
Yeah. Good. Yeah,
Helps
that was a
in
weird
everything.
chapter because basically none of us built anything.
I built a city.
You have a lot of builds.
I had a
stacked
few.
up there.
Yeah, I burned one construction.
You built a city,
Cities,
yeah.
but-
I built a city too, but I had no construction cards.
Yeah, that makes it tougher.
Yeah, which is the game. That's the whole game. Okay. 2, 2,
So what you're saying is it's a luck fest.
4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And in a 3-player game, only 2 cards are left, not 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Huh.
So,
All right. I have some numbers I didn't have last time.
I have, I think.
Oh, the pip to number ratio is not the same on the different suits?
No.
There are less
Red
Okay.
has the fewest,
corrections,
and blue has the most pips, I think.
Interesting.
I think they're
It
all
looks-
the same other than
Oh.
red.
Oh, really?
No, well, I don't know about like total pips, but I have a administration and a mobilization that have the same number.
Oh,
and they don't have the
different-
same pips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe blue does have.
I think
slightly
blue has
more.
the most, yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I need a plan. You build ships at the space bases,
Yeah,
not at cities.
correct.
You don't build anything at cities, except I guess maybe more cities like I did.
Or the bases.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm going to construct for 3. So I want a city here. Oh, that builds weapons. None of us has a weapon resource yet.
No.
I'm going to construct. Oh, you know what? Let me think for another second, actually,
Go for it.
on whether I want to use any psionics for extra actions here, because I don't know when I will be able to use them for construction specifically again. Yeah, I might throw in a psionic.
Okay.
So I'm gonna build a ship. Let's
So
make
that's
it
2 total builds, right?
Yeah, 2. So I'm doing 4 total because
Yep.
I spent a psionic.
Yep.
I'm gonna build a second ship.
Can't.
At the...
1 ship per
Oh.
starbase. Right.
Oh, well then I don't think it's possible for me to take as many.
Well, you could build a starbase and another ship if you wanted to.
Right. Perfect. That was my plan. Yes. Yeah, I did it.
Perfect.
All right, you're up.
Thank you. I will go ahead and take 2 build actions. I will build a starport here.
a ship.
Ship.
Okay, Drew.
Okay, I will surpass. And I'm going to spend this with my loyal pilots as a fuel.
Mm.
And
Where are you moving?
I'm going to move from here. And catapult around here.
Whoa.
Just going to move in next to Brandon over here.
That
We're
was...
cool, we're just neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 3 actions, I will build a city here.
Now that's aggressive.
I'll build a ship here. And I will build a...
Whoa. I was trying to turn my watch onto theater mode, and instead I pinged my phone. But we got it figured out.
Starport down there. That's it. Goes back.
And you lead.
I have the lead.
No ambitions declared yet.
I might change that here.
Please do. I need some direction.
Yeah. What do we do with that?
This is hard.
Okay. I'm gonna play this and declare
Construction to
Tycoon.
Tycoon again.
Yeah. And then we're gonna build one ship here, one ship here, a city down there, and
This
I
isn't
can
looking very good.
repair this.
It's not.
All right, Brandon.
I wonder if I should just raid Mr. Tycoon over there.
You could certainly try.
It's not a bad option.
I am going to spend a psionic to copy your construction action.
Technically, you should play your card first.
Oh, thank you. You're right. But I was trying to put it off because I hadn't decided what card.
I think the only reason it matters is A, if you spend something to secure and you can see what the next card is, or B, if you battle, you would get to know what the result is before you.
Okay, like I was saying, I am going to... I guess I'm just going to copy that, actually, with this. And then I will also copy it with the psionics. I'm taking 2 construction actions. And they are both going to be to build a ship. Here and here.
I'm very afraid of Drew now.
What? Why?
I need to spend some time reminding myself what symbols on the dice are. Not that I'm planning on being aggressive. What happens if you also copy your pivot? Does Drew keep lead even though he declared an ambition?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. That should not be allowed.
So I'm going to seize because I have to,
Oh, okay.
which I hate.
Fair enough.
All right. Thank you. I will play this. I will not declare.
Do these, so this section that's blocked off, do these arrows mean that this and this are connected?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
So during my prelude phase, I will discard a fuel to gain a relic, and then I'll spend that relic to secure this card.
Nice.
So I got 2 captives from Drew. Yeah, don't fuck with me. And that's my favorite card. And then I will also.
Ooh, also.
I have 2 actions to either tax or influence. Well, I will go ahead and tax this, assuming that Brandon's probably going to want to score that eventually. And I will also influence a card. And
That 6 is kind of a dick card to play.
that's literally the only thing I can do to exert some control over this game. I will go ahead and take skirmishers, I think. Or not take, but influence.
I will. I'll copy and I will tax a material, please.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm really not getting the card play to work in my favor this round.
You seize?
Don't do that.
I could seize. I am interested in seizing.
Oh, man.
But I could also just, like, capture your agent and get those skirmishers.
Can you?
Yeah, if I copy your administration twice to influence it and then pivot to secure it.
You could do that.
That's exactly what you explained to me, so...
That would be a very interesting decision on your part.
I can't decide if he's legitimately
that's the best
saying that that's
strategic
a new move or if he just doesn't want me to do it. But I'm suspecting it's the latter.
No, it's not. Well, I mean...
It's a lot of resources.
It's a lot of
to do
resources,
it,
yeah,
but
for
it's-
skirmishers. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, skirmish only work. I was seeing battle dice. It only works on
blue dice.
Blue dice. Although it does also just spawn 3. It is just construct 3 ships,
If you wish.
which is cool.
It's not
In a system you control, so that then I don't need bases. Ugh. All right. I am just going to copy this, I guess. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to seize also. I think I better.
Drew was just trying to get you to lose a card.
I think you're going to be last for the rest of the cards. I think Jordan's just going to
I have one less card than you.
That's true.
That's valid.
How about this? Here's some inside information.
Yeah.
One of my cards is a 2. Does that change how you feel? It might.
What happens if the lead is out of cards?
They have to pass
this
the
to the next
initiative.
Just clockwise?
And you can always do that.
Yeah, I did.
If
you can choose not to lead?
If you want to, you can choose not to lead.
Interesting. I can't think of a reason to, but
Like, what
that's
if you
fine.
really wanted 1 pip of combat and you don't have a red card?
Oh.
You
Like,
hope
hope someone else plays it
Right.
and then you can copy. Yeah. But it's not a common choice.
Sure.
We could all just pass initiative and end the chapter.
And that would also end the chapter.
That's a thing?
Yeah, if everyone passes in a row, then...
Well, I don't think I'm in a position to want the chapter to end. So instead, I am copying that administration to... I guess just... Yeah, I'm just like laying low right now. I think I'll just tax a psionic. And I can move these around whenever I gain one, right?
Yep.
Get that in the 2 key slot.
Alrighty.
Alright, that was a lot of thinking to do very little.
I'll secure skirmishers.
Wow.
And I will battle here.
Oh.
And
Going
I
for
will
Drew?
battle Drew because you did not seize the initiative.
Wow.
I'll roll my 2
sounds
skirmish
good.
dice. And I'll re-roll that blank one.
Oh, because you just got
I just
skirmishers?
got skirmishers. Oh, yeah, thanks. Dang it.
Still blank.
Aha.
Well, that was basically I did nothing, but that's fine. Alright.
Well, you did fall right into my trap because I can
hold
surpass
on,
it.
hold on.
Wait, what?
It's Drew's turn.
Oh, fuck. Why did I don't know why I thought it was... Suddenly we're going counterclockwise this round? I don't know what I was thinking there.
I'm just going to... Do I even want to copy?
You could seize. Now that you know Brandon's
No.
What do you mean now that why do you think I'm
joking.
going after Drew?
I'm just gonna pivot and I'm gonna throw 1 influence on shipping interest, which we can read. So this has synthesize instead of build. You can just gain 1 fuel. And then the prelude action, you can discard this to gain fuel up to the number of empty resource slots. If the fuel supply is empty, steal the fuel instead.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you get a lot of fuel really quickly.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. So you could just use this right before the end of the chapter to corner the market on fuel, basically?
Yeah, I mean, I have to have empty slots, so
Yeah.
like if I did it right now, it'd only give me 2 things.
Right.
But you could spend stuff.
But at the start of in that same prelude step, you could spend it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You could just move your ships in circles with all those, or oh no, you build or repair.
Builds.
You could, well, you guys gonna say you could gain fuel, but
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, now I'm gonna be aggressive.
All right.
In the prelude step, I'm just trying to decide if I want more than 2 aggression actions by copying the lead here. I have 3 psionics. Just to be clear, and actually I have not fully decided what this is for yet. But no one controls this space, right?
Correct.
So I can catapult from here into here
You could.
if I want to. Interesting. Because there, I can tax later and get psionics and captives. You gotta admit that's interesting.
Do I?
I find it very interesting.
Yeah. I think I want to do pretty much that. I'm gonna use a psionic, and at first, what the psionic is actually doing, so that because I can catapult in battle later, is I want to battle and go for this trophy here. So let's just do that first. So I will roll 2 skirmish dice and clean up when Jordan started battling Drew.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I couldn't have done it without your hit.
Feels good.
All right, and then 2 aggression actions. Build, move, or secure. There are still those bards waiting for me to secure them, though. But no, I
You could
think
spend another psionic and secure and then still have 2 actions.
that is true. And then I could declare an ambition if I were to pivot next turn. To be honest, might be worth it. I'm gonna do that. Spend a psionic to secure the Galactic Bards.
And so you have 2 actions left.
Then we're catapulting those 4 ships into one of these spaces, either Jordan's city or Drew's city. I don't particularly care about relics, and I've just beaten up on Drew some. So I think I think I'll spread the carnage around and I'll leave one ship here and send 3 in.
Oh boy, I promise you won't regret that.
Yeah.
No. Okay, here we go.
And then I'm going to raid and see what happens.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
This is my first time rolling
You might
orange
want to be
dice.
careful. So
No.
keep
What?
in mind if
This
you
is a good idea.
if you destroy this city, you will provoke outrage in psionics.
I did kind of forget that.
Don't
And
worry,
the
it's
flame
very
symbols,
unlikely.
the flame symbols must target cities.
No, it's the starburst
Or
with the triangle in it. It's on 3.
Oh, that's on
sides.
3 of the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, the first one will just deal a damage, so you have to get 2 of them.
Right. And then so the odds of that are just roughly like 50-50-ish. Right?
Lower.
It's like the odds of getting 2
Yeah, you're
two
right.
heads on 3 coins.
Yeah, you're right.
like,
Yeah.
But the keys.
Those keys, man.
Think of all the fuel I could steal.
You could steal
Or a card.
1
or
or
guild
maybe
cards.
2 fuel. That's
Yeah.
true. You could get a card.
And so,
It seems like the pros are really high and the cons are really low. So
yeah.
go for it. It's not like your whole strategy is built around using psionics or anything. So I think it's
Who has, no, there was not a loyal card for the
no,
psionics.
it's in the deck. Yeah.
Arrgh.
Could be at the top though.
Alright, fine. You've talked me into merely assaulting.
Don't forget that
That could also
that could
kill the
also
city.
kill my city. Yeah, because any damage will go to my ships first, then my city.
But a skirmish just might accomplish nothing.
Listen, you do whatever you want to do.
Risk reward.
This is your call.
Stop making me doubt my moves.
Okay.
Should I just go for a druid entirely? Is that the way? If I
He
want
has
to get
more ships to, if you're going to
to
assault.
blow up, yeah.
More ships to blow up. That's one way to look at
They
it.
they
Also,
hurt,
you
they
don't
hurt me
care
more if
about
I
outraging
get. They
this
hurt
as
me
much.
more if I roll intercepts, though.
Yes.
That's part of why
But
I
you
went
don't.
after you.
You don't care about outraging this though.
Right.
But you're right.
I mean, he's got 2 cards. Oh well.
I would lose
you
my
do.
bard, right?
Yeah,
I
you
would keep the
lose
loyal
the bard,
keepers.
keep
I
the
just got the bard. Why is there no just consequence-free destruction I can do?
It's a bummer.
I mean, the consequence-free destruction is here. I could just go for trophies. I am really struggling. I'm sorry. I just
No,
need
it's
to make
fine.
a decision.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about Drew versus me, we all have the same number of points, but Drew's going to win this ambition and he'll be in front.
Valid.
We have a couple cards left.
I only have 1.
That's not gonna be you.
I don't know if I can stop him from. Well, yeah. So I mean, I guess just I can set him back in the general board state. I don't know that I can. Like, even if I stole 2 of his tycoon qualified resources, he'd still be leading on it. So,
Yeah, but that would make a difference for sure.
yeah. All right. Fine. I will attack here.
Excellent.
I am going to raid.
Why did you get those loyal keepers if not to outrage? Plus, now there's actually a benefit, because if you
Yeah.
outrage, you'll get this card. Whereas if you outrage my city, there's no benefit up there.
Well, an assault. No, I'll just assault.
Alright.
Because then I am most likely to just be in control of this city where I can tax you for captives.
Totally.
That's the game plan. It's been the plan all along. Here I am executing it.
So you're
Wow,
going to take
that
2...
is going to blow up everything, right?
No.
Just the ships.
Just the
so
ships.
each one.
Oh,
takes 2.
wait. What is the fire symbol again?
The
Okay,
fire
your
symbol is
ships.
your own
Oh,
ships.
right.
So
right.
you're gonna
Okay.
take 2.
I will damage 2 of my ships.
And then you'll remove...
Do you get trophies if I were to just kill one of them? Okay, so I don't want to do that. So I will just take your 2 ships as trophies. There, see? Flawless plan. Worked out great.
And now you have to play your next card, which you're no doubt...
I'm totally ready for it, yeah. No doubt. I am going to administration. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
And I will tax 3 times, I think. Once for
Do you want to
a
declare? Still
Oh, interesting.
2 ambitions out there.
I guess I should. The problem is
You're-
Keeper
you're
is
tired.
likely is quite possibly being handed to Jordan because he has 2 cards. Oh, yeah, so do I.
Well, yeah, you have 2 cards. I have 2 cards.
And you can get
And
one.
you can
right?
get
And I'm
one
getting
here,
one,
and
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
getting
have
one
a
here,
place where I
yeah.
can get one easily. Although I do have this actually.
Okay, I'm sold.
I can get one from my relic fence. Once per turn, you can discard a card.
You know what? If we tie, I don't think I will terribly regret this. So,
can get a
sure,
second.
I will declare the ambition of Keeper. And then I'm going to tax these 3 cities for 2 psionics, a relic, and one of your agents as a captive, Drew. Thank you. And let's go, let's keep my relic safe in the 3 key slots. Okay.
Okay.
I need more beer.
I will use my relic fence to discard a resource for a relic.
Okay. What's relic do again? Oh, it secures, yeah. Oh, but you're just trading. You're not using it as a relic.
Right. I'm just trading so that I can score the thing.
I was getting that confused with my loyal keepers.
That's really annoying.
Neither of you have any trophies.
No. I will also spend this, wasting it away for an influence, which feels
Spending a
pretty dumb.
psionic.
Spending a psionic
For the purpose of the video, pronouns are
And I would like construction.
the enemy.
Union.
Okay. Oh yeah, you told me there would be a lot of unions. What do these do? Prelude, you may place this card next to a face-up played construction card to draw it into your hand and discard this. Oh wow.
Yeah.
But there's only 6 total rounds? Or 6 total, like... Because this gives you a 7th...
You
access to
play
a 7th
until
card, right?
people
No,
are
you
out
play
of
until
cards.
everyone's out of cards.
Oh,
So you can go
wow.
all on your own, yeah.
That seems pretty strong.
Yeah. And I think what I will do is... God. You have another card left.
I do. It's a good one, too.
Is it? I think I'm still going to do this. I still think I'm going to spend this just to secure this so that I don't have to worry about it in the future. And I'm going to then use my 1 influence action on Prison Wardens to move to... Oh, no! No. I won't do it. Sorry, I got the actions confused. I thought influence was the one where I could trade for resources.
Oh, is that build?
That's build, yeah.
And you wanted to crank up the complexity with leaders and lore.
Okay, so I'll just do another influence action, I guess. Or will I? Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, you didn't spend that.
Back, right? Or do I have it?
You...
I got 1 with this. That was the only one I got, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you should be at 3.
Yep. Sorry, guys, 1 second.
No, I sure can't be judgmental here. I just took the longest turn I've probably ever taken in an optimal play video. And ultimately, these are not turns where you like are doing 10 things.
You know what? Ultimately, I actually just want this. It's fine. I'm just going to take this. It's not a big deal. And then I've got 1 more thing left, and I will just tax a psionic back.
Okay.
Done.
We have
Farseers. Ooh, a psionic card. When you declare an ambition, look at a rival's hand. You may swap a card with them. And as a prelude, you may discard this and any number of cards from your hand to draw the same number of cards from the bottom of the action discard pile. Which would be like, so starting with the cards that were left over.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, I will surpass.
Ooh.
And I'm going to tax attacks for 2 relics, please. So my relic here.
Okay.
And then influence.
That's interesting. Okay.
That is
Just to take away points from me.
No.
He has one more round.
I'm going to
try to get
influence
more, too.
twice. So I'm going to
try to get a
influence
card.
for this one and that one.
Oh wow.
Oh, you gotta. Oh wow. Oh, this is really bad. Okay.
Okay, and you lead our mini trick.
You lead. Will be
Shit.
this.
No, it's not. That's fine.
I wish I could grab all 3.
Can I interest you in declaring ambition?
Oh. I mean, I'm open to trades that aren't legal technically. Good favors. I don't think I will. I don't think I want to give both of you points.
Well, if you take Farseers, you'll only be giving Brandon points.
That's true. No, I'm gonna spend both of these. So I'm definitely gonna grab Farseers, and then question is, what is the other one that I want?
Technically, right?
Yeah. Let's see what this is.
Oh, our first Vox. Song of Freedom. When security may return any one city you control to its player board. If you do so, seize the initiative. Shuffle this card into the court deck.
No, that's bad.
Very good.
Huh.
It's bad for me.
It's very good because right now Drew's getting an extra 2 points here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I will also grab. I'll grab shipping interest.
Sure. All right, Brandon.
Hold on, I got 2 there.
Oh, sorry.
This.
Material cartel. Okay, this is our first cartel card.
So the way these ones work is the supply goes on this card if you own it, and you can't spend it, but it counts as yours for the purposes of scoring these.
Oh, okay.
And
I was just listening to, I think, no pun included's podcasts talking about ARCS, and for whatever reason, that was central to the game that they were talking about, so they talked a lot about that.
Yeah, I can only just build one on each starport, so that's it.
you poor thing.
Oh, I guess I can gain fuel. No, ships are good.
I wish I could just build a city, but I don't have a place to do it, do I?
Do you have a fuel?
No.
Bummer.
Because if I could build a city, I would uncover the bonus points, right?
Yeah.
It would be why.
Don't forget about your Galactic Bards, by the way.
Yeah, if you have a 6.
Oh, I'm not forgetting about
If you have a
them.
6 to pivot with, you could.
I would love that, but I don't. I have a
Or a 4.
Well, I might as well. I guess I play the card face down if I decide to copy, but
Yes.
it's the last play of the
You
whole
can show
hand.
us,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I have a 3. So actually, I am seriously considering essentially giving Jordan 3 points so that I get 2.
Sure.
And at least it's
One of my evens out captives for later. For another.
And one of my opponents gets 1 more point than me, but the other one gets 2 less points than me. So it's like a slightly decent thing to do on the scoreboard, I think. At least, well, it doesn't. Let's see, because you're not winning Tycoon.
No, I'm
You're
getting
currently
second.
looking at second for Tycoon, so you're not going to be the game's leader here, I don't think.
I agree.
So I think I'll go ahead and do that. I will just pivot to mobilization, and I will go ahead and declare ambition with Galactic Bards. So Tyrants is our 3rd and final ambition.
And you can move or influence once.
I am going to... Well, and I guess now it's my prelude, right? That actually happened before that, so I also could construct, but with my psionics.
psionics,
Yeah. But I don't think I will. I am going to... I am already winning Keeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. I think I'm just going to influence this Song of Freedom. I've heard it's good.
There you go. Alrighty. And that's that. So Drew will keep lead for the next hand.
Damn.
We'll score these. So for Tycoon, Drew gets 5.
Okay, so you got 5 for yellow.
Plus 2 bonus.
Plus 2 bonus. So
Oh, you've uncovered that. I didn't even realize.
And
Damn.
I will get 3.
3. And then for Tyrant, you also get 3.
3 more.
And I get 2.
3, and you get 2.
And then for Keeper, I will get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Jordan gets 2.
So,
Oh, Jordan is in the lead! I handed him the game.
I really don't feel that way. All right, and that's
Okay, chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Cool.
All right. Sure. Yeah. I think I've got
We will do
the
that.
hang of this.
I don't know, man.
654 are the ambition values. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing. You told me when you taught me that it's often a 4-chapter game, and like, yeah, we're halfway there, and the ambitions are getting more valuable. So
Three. It could end this chapter in theory. Like, if Drew uncovers this, and then
well, and
like one
scores
scores the 6, that's 11 points.
oh, jeez.
That would put him at 23. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess that's 30 in a 3-player game.
Yeah, but any 2 emissions won.
Any
with
2
bonus.
emissions won.
So the 2, yeah, actually, I guess this was not completely clear to me, but I didn't think to. I haven't thought about it. The 2 cities are +5. It's not the higher
Right.
bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
So yeah, if you win 2 ambitions and have your bonus unlocked, you'll win the game. So it could be over. But we'll see.
That would feel fast.
It would be fast.
any of us could do that.
Yeah.
Well, you mean any of us are in point range?
Yeah.
Whether any of us could,
Oh.
in fact, accomplish that is a different
On Tyrant,
story.
by the way, we all should have returned
Yes.
Drew
Yes.
as agents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My boys back.
Oh, I was thinking Drew built all his ships, but you have 4 trophies. Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I really would have loved to just
I only have 1 left. so
declare war
Yeah.
at that
I'm
time.
like getting restricted here.
I've got
What I got.
I've got a good 6 left, mostly because I built 1 ship this game, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
I've drawn no aggression cards, so I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly. That's good, yeah. And I've drawn 3 or 4 aggression cards in each hand and no construction.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I've been getting cards because I've been securing. So
Yeah.
you have to find a way to make your cards work for you.
Yeah, and I mean, you're winning, so.
That's true, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, had I not done that, you would have just been trailing Drew by 2, and I would have been trailing him by 3. Like, I think that this is the better scoreboard, at least from where I'm sitting.
From where I'm sitting too. Okay, what are we doing here? That's a good question. Right, guys?
Fascinating hand, as always.
Damn.
As always.
I am bummed, yeah. You know when you have all the numbers except the one you want to declare?
Yeah, this is...
Alright.
So, interesting. How do I... So the only way to return, or to, take away Drew's bonus scoring is to blow up a city, but then return it to him?
That's why this is so good.
This
'Cause
Oh.
It skips going into your... It just goes straight back to his board.
Wait. I thought this had to return one of your cities.
No.
Any one city.
City
Oh, you
control.
control.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should seize this. I should secure this. That seems like the best of all worlds right now.
Yeah.
Well, you can just rebuild it somewhere, Although nowhere on the map.
Nowhere that he's currently controlling. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
You have to control to build, right?
You do. Well, no. You just have to have a piece there.
Oh.
But if you don't control, it comes in damage, remember?
Oh right. Okay.
What the frick am I doing? Okay, I need to think, yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking? You thinking of declaring? You're
I mean, yes, because I have Farseers. Like, I need to declare. It's so good.
Yeah, Farseers is really...
What's Farseers do again?
So when I declare, I can look at a rival's hand and swap a card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Damn.
Question is what to declare. Question is what?
Jeez. Song of Freedom is nuts. Yeah, you return someone else's... See, I thought it was seize the initiative without losing a card. Instead, you return your city. And to me, that was like, okay, that's reasonable. Return someone else's city is so strong.
Yeah, it's very good.
And it's not the case on either of your boards. Well, I mean, I guess it is. Like, what would happen if I were to return your city, Jordan? Would you lose this resource that's in that slot?
Anytime anything gets added to the board, you can freely...
Oh, including something like a
including
city return.
But
Okay.
if it was full up,
Right.
then I would lose a resource of my
Okay,
choice.
okay. So if Drew had one more resource, he'd be... Oh, wait, no, because he has the bonus slot open.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And yeah, this could well be the last chapter of the game, which is intimidating.
I mean, if Drew continues to take this long, this will have to be long.
It's hard. Frick. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna freaking declare.
Wow, you're declaring
it's-
keeper.
and
Wow.
you're
It pains me so much.
Mobilization
Wow.
5
I'm
declaring
gonna-
keeper.
I'm gonna do this. I won't
Wow.
look at Jordan's hand.
My hand.
Yeah.
Well,
That's gonna really... Huh. I was planning to just... Or I was considering still just blowing up your city and saying fuck relics soon. Probably not this action, because I want to use my bards maybe first, but...
well, don't forget that your Song of Freedom can just
I know, but
send his city back.
it could also send someone else's city back. Or another one of his cities back.
Sure.
Like, and it could be...
I mean, I would strike while the iron's hot, but for
Yeah,
sure. For
yeah,
sure.
I don't know. I mean, there's... I'm thinking... I don't know what's best, but like other
Okay.
other
That's
playlines...
very interesting. What are you giving me?
Oh yeah, so I just don't know what you two are exchanging, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ominous.
Well, I don't have any say over it.
Sure.
He took my very best card, according to him.
I
By
mean,
definition.
that's logical, yeah.
Yeah.
Drew, if you were to define
I'll give you this.
what card you think is the best, what would it be?
That's weird, Drew.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was very
You just
interesting.
handed him the game.
I mean, I see it from a certain point of view. That's
Well, yeah,
weird.
from the point of view of I can see my cards and not your cards, that seems weird.
Sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess.
Because there's a line of play where what I
Well,
actually...
Drew still has to do his whole.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have 2 moves. I have a 2 move.
Yeah.
Don't spoil your line of play just yet.
I'm going to...
No
I mean-
extra information for Drew.
I'm going to catapult and protect...
Whoa.
Protect my city.
Wow, okay.
And... What else do I want to do?
That is pretty protected now.
I'm going to just move...
But isn't...
1 from here into here.
Okay.
That's it.
Because, and I always, when we're playing on video, I always think out loud a little more than I probably would if we weren't. But like one line of play for that song, Freedom specifically, would be to influence it 2 or 3 more times to save it for the last play of this chapter, right?
Totally.
As
As influence builds up, though,
Yeah.
then people might think, not on that card specifically, but just cards in general, like, oh, now I can just target one of their cities and then quickly take it.
Right. Because remember, if you outrage a city, if you destroy a city, you can raid the court. You can ransack the court.
Oh, I did not remember that.
You can take any one card from the court that player has at least
yeah.
one agent on.
I totally forgot about that. Okay. So I think I will just... Oh, man. The bards really add another layer to me having to think through these numbers. Because
You can't declare right now.
I know I can't. But I want to save a card to
Declare with.
declare later.
For sure.
No.
Okay.
I am going to surpass with a 6 mobilization. All right, let's just do this now, though. I'm gonna go ahead and spend this relic to secure Song of Freedom.
You don't control this right now.
Oh wait, this has to be a city you control.
control,
oh, okay.
Because you have 1 to
If you
move.
wanted to,
Right.
what you could do is you could spend a psionic to. No, I'm just telling you to like,
Yeah.
move these 3 ships in. Now you control, and then you can spend the relic to secure if it's really important to you.
And then I have a mobilization queued up to move them
To
where I
go
want
back,
them
yeah,
next.
if you want.
Oh, that's not a bad.
Not that you should. I'm not
Idea.
saying that you should. I just wanted to point out.
No, you would never say that.
No, I wouldn't, and I didn't.
I could also just
I think you'll find.
double influence the Sworn Guardians and call it a day.
Could do that, for sure.
Meanwhile, Keeper is still like I also want to hold on to my relic because Keeper is the most valuable ambition. This is real hard. I'm going to. I wonder if I should just go for this city or something. This would accomplish the same thing.
How are you going to get there?
Catapult from here?
Oh, okay. You could do that, but then that's what I would do on my turn. So then we'd have a problem.
Oh, you're gonna fight me for this, bro?
Well, it's not that I want to fight you. It's
Yeah.
that I would also want to go there probably. And you already have one. Why do you want another one?
Why
Or you're
do I
gonna
wanna-
remove this? I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I could even-
If you did that, then whatever. It would be gone.
Not this turn.
I can't do anything if it's gone.
Not this turn, but I could even. Oh, I just remembered I can spend any resources as relics. If I want to keep my actual
Yeah.
relic but get the relic effect.
Totally.
My loyal keepers. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend a psionic for a mobilization action. I'm going to catapult to... Do I care about this space? If I leave this as a sitting duck in what might be the last round of the game, am I really sabotaging myself much? Can you...
You can read that, so...
Yeah, you're skinning someone
You're
moving
skinning
in
someone going
and
and
raiding,
raiding.
basically, to steal stuff from you.
Oh, you can steal... Okay.
But, I mean, even if you leave one ship there, that doesn't make much of a difference. It's just,
Yeah.
now you intercept for one damage.
Right.
So it's, nothing's really sacred in this game. You can't hold on to everything.
Right.
Yeah. No one's raided before. No one's raided this entire game, and I don't think you're going to start now. So I'm just going to send everyone here.
Love it.
Amazing.
And then I will, with my loyal keepers, spend a psionic as a relic to secure the Song of Freedom. And I will return Drew's City and take the lead, which I guess I was going to get anyway, is the other downside of that. And this shuffles into the court deck, huh?
And then you still have your 2 actions, is that right?
Yes, I still have my 2 mobilization. We need a new court card out there for me to decide if I'm going to influence it.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we have
And
this...
here it is, the admin union. You may place this card next to an admin card to pick it back up. Basically, to get another card.
Right. I am going to... And you have to destroy a city to raid the court?
Yes.
Not a
Yes.
Yeah.
base. Okay.
Starports, there's no upside, but there's no downside either to destroying them.
So, yeah.
They're a trophy, right?
Sure.
So there's an upside.
That's
yeah.
the upside.
Okay, I think I'm fine with where my ships are, and I will just do 2 influence on Sworn Guardians. Okay. I think I maybe surpassed our record for longest turn, but it's done. Jordan, you had that whole mess to think about your turn.
Yeah, well, things changed.
Plus, each of the 17 times I changed my mind probably changed your decision process.
I'm just going to influence the admin union.
All those cards.
Okay. So I lead now, huh?
Sure do.
Why?
To declare, probably.
Probably.
Would be my guess.
Yeah, I am going to declare
Makes sense.
Warlord with that aggression card. And then go to war, I guess.
I guess so. Where are you going?
Aggression is battle, move, or secure. So I'm already... And there's nothing... At least so far, we haven't seen any cards. No one is holding onto a card that counts as 3 trophies or anything like that, right?
No.
So I have a clear lead on trophies right now.
Yeah.
Very clear. What's so funny?
Yeah, I think I'll just
Battle
try to
through?
blow you up here.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see much
What are you
reason why
gonna
not.
raid? You gonna assault? You gonna skirmish? What's your plan?
Seems like I should raid. I haven't raided yet. I'm gonna raid.
All right.
That is my decision. Is I want to see a raid occur.
Do it.
Here we go. That's well, I rolled a lot of keys, but you are intercepting me twice.
No, so I guess I didn't explain this rule, but
Oh.
no matter what, if there's one intercept, you're intercepted, but it doesn't matter how many intercepts. there are.
Oh.
So you're going to suffer 1 damage from this intercept and 1 damage from that flame. So you're going to take 2 damage.
Okay, that's pretty reasonable.
And then you have...
I wonder if I guess I don't care too much about controlling this.
And then you have
But I'm
3
only
keys
doing-
to spend.
Okay. Yeah, so just keys. I got
Just
no
3 keys.
no damage to
No
your
damage. There actually is no ship damage on the raid
Interesting.
dice.
I didn't
so
actually,
you could
I didn't actually
have
consider
damaged
that.
this,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but I didn't roll
But
it.
luckily you didn't, so you can raid it again.
kind of true.
Well, wow. So when you
That's pretty a good roll.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, when you scared me out of raiding, so that I because I was gonna blow up the city. Clearly, I wasn't. Like,
Well, no,
this-
because
look. this-
remember... Well, yeah.
I was like, look, I was just gonna roll it. I was
just
gonna roll
roll
it.
it. Yeah, 100%.
Let me take a quick look at your cards,
Yeah, for
Drew.
sure.
Since 3 keys does seem like a lot of keys. I have a lot of empty resource slots and could just take all the fuel if anyone declares Tycoon with shipping interests. Or Farseers. Sure combos well with the bards.
Oh, yeah, it does.
But I am guessing that I am not going to lead to the next turn, and whoever does lead will declare their ambition. That's my prediction. So I don't think the bards are actually going to get used. Or loyal pilots. Nah. Let me take your shipping interest and one of your 1 key material, please.
Sure.
Thank you. And I have 1 more action, so I guess I will do that again. I'm trying to decide if I actually just want to assault and try to clear you out of here or get some trophies. Skirmish only hits ships, right?
Skirmish.
Skirmish cannot.
No, it'll hit a building if you roll enough that it goes through all the ships.
Oh, okay.
Same with assault.
Oh, okay. So it's not hit. It's not hit. The
These-
symbol doesn't mean hit
these-
ships. It means hit ships first.
Yes,
Okay.
the symbol means hit ships first.
Yeah. Let's roll some red dice. They seem fun. Does it have to be all the same color?
No, mix them out.
No, not so much.
That's interesting, but I don't see why I would. I guess if I wanted to like make it so that
You can't destroy the
I
building.
can't like lose. Well,
Yeah.
Or if I want to make it so that I can't lose 2 ships here, I can do 1 skirmish die.
Sure.
Because then 2 damage, I would only lose 1 ship and get hand Drew 1 trophy.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll a mix. Whelp. 1 damage to me, 2 damage to you. Ship first, so I will. Do I actually want a fresh ship here? Controlling this, probably.
You don't need a fresh ship to build, just to point out, if you just have a ship
But
present.
I need a fresh ship for anything Drew builds here to come out damaged, right?
Correct.
That seems worthwhile. I don't think I'm scared of. Well, giving Drew a trophy does put him in 2nd place for Warlord, which is.
It's early. I mean,
yeah.
if you lay it down, Jordan is next to play.
I
You
can just come in
you might
and kill
surpass and just wipe out all of your damage ships too.
Right.
That's true.
But I might do that
Alright.
either way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. It's trophy apiece.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn done.
Bummer, I wanted that trophy.
You can come get this trophy if you must.
Well, I'll probably get both of those and then some more besides, but
Wow.
we gotta figure it out.
He's got big plans.
I got plans. I don't know how big they are, but they are plans.
Yeah. Now I wish I would have taken a different card from you, Jordan.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
My plans have significantly changed.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, perhaps this one.
Yeah.
So, what do I want to do here? Is the question.
And would you verbalize what you played?
I played the 6 of aggression.
Thanks.
The aggression 6. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to because I don't think these prison wardens are going to be very useful in the future, I'm going to discard this for 3 ships in any system I control.
Okay.
So the question is, where do I want to do this?
This game is wild.
It is a wild, wild game. The thing is, I just need to win something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these here. And then I'm going to spend this fuel. Actually, the thing is, I could also discard skirmishers and get 3 more ships there. Which probably isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, you know, let's go crazy. So I'll do 3, because otherwise these might just get raided away. So I'll do that for 3 more ships.
Wow. It's a lot of ships.
It's a good number of ships. Is there anything else I want to do here?
Doesn't seem like it.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh,
that's my phone, I think. Okay. I just don't want to be raided in like the meantime, you know.
that would suck.
But I might be. I might be raided in the meantime. What am I going to do about that? Probably nothing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to spend this fuel to move. I'm going to move all of these, but I'm going to drop 1 off in here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to go into this.
Uh-oh. And you still have your 2 aggression actions left?
2 aggression actions. So against you, Brandon, I will start by rolling... Actually, should I just go against Drew first? He's a lot stronger in this situation. And he also is going to play next. So yes, I should. So Drew, I'm going to roll against you. I've got 4 7 ships. I will roll just 6 skirmish dice for the first one.
Sure.
Wow, that's 5
5
hits.
hits.
Pretty good.
So that's these 2, and this one goes down. Okay, and then what will I do?
Drew again, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
You could also just secure your guild card.
I could do that.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I mean, it would be
If
something.
you just made a new friend.
I think I'm going to attack Brandon.
Damn it.
And against you, Brandon, I will go ahead and roll some assault dice. Probably just
Rude.
2 of them.
That is so many dice.
I'll roll. Yeah, it's a good number of dice. Okay.
So you keep rolling them off camera
Sorry.
too.
So I did get intercepted, so that's 1 damage, and I also took 1 self hit from that thing.
Yep.
So I'm taking 2. And then I'm dealing out
4?
4, which is 1, 2.
That's exactly my
3,
force.
4.
Jeez.
Well, that went well for you.
Tied up there.
Yeah. All right, Drew.
Man. Alright, how to play this? How to play this?
I don't know. It's difficult, you know? Was that the right move? I don't know. Felt good, though.
As long as it feels good, it's probably, how wrong could it be?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The question is, does Drew seize?
I think I have to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Trying to figure out with what. I don't care about these. Copy C's.
Wow, okay.
And
Take your
yes.
hat or whatever that's supposed to be.
Yes. I'm also going to. prelude some shoot.
Okay.
Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna prelude 2 of these as fuel
Okay.
to move. From here, 1, 2,
Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's both of your moves?
2 fuel.
Okay.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna raid Brandon here. So I'm gonna roll 3 raid dice.
I thought I was blue. I was like, he's reading. Oh, man. That's funny.
All right. Bring it on.
Let's see what I get. Great.
Not a lot of
That's
keys.
not excellent.
So you're going to take 2 hits yourself and deal 3 hits to Brandon's building.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you like to
Do you
blow
want
up, and what would you like
Guardians?
to? Yeah.
You'd have to outrage
I will
weapons.
definitely blow this up.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Alright, so I
because
outrage
you get to
weapons,
raid-
I lose nothing, but put a thing
Then you
here.
get
It
this
occurred to me after I finished my turn that instead of that second battle, I could have just secured that card. It might have been wise.
So grab that.
Those aren't trophies, right? They're captives.
No, they're
They are
trophies.
trophies.
They're trophies?
Because
You
it's
take them
done
in
in a
combat,
battle.
yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Finding interest, okay. And then 1 key, does that give me anything? No. Oh, the bards.
Yeah, the bard's
I will
one
take
key.
the bards.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Garbage.
Kind of a dick move.
That is that.
All right, and you're leading us off and presumably declaring another ambition.
That was the plan.
Is it still the plan?
We'll find out in
Or did his
20 minutes.
did his raider
Shut up. I'm gonna just freaking do
I'm
it.
just messing with you.
is the plan, or did his raid on me, his successful raid, transform his plan?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm declaring Tycoon. I would have loved
Okay.
to have also grabbed your shipping interest. With
Oh,
1 more key,
yeah.
I could have grabbed that away from you. So this is a little dubious.
Yeah,
But
it would've
I'm
been
gonna
nice.
do it anyways. Farseers lets me look at a hand and potentially swap. So Brandon, I will look at your hand this time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hate that.
He'll show you what he takes.
Okay. I mean, since he's seen both of your hands, he had a pretty good idea of what was in my hand.
Yeah.
If he had,
If you-
if he had decided to think about it, yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna be a card down. Give up any of these.
And don't try to ruin my plans because I don't have one.
Okay. This is interesting. I will take. I'm gonna take this from you,
Okay.
and I will give you this one.
I'm not mad, actually.
Okay, so then.
4 pips.
Yeah. And so it's now the time of Farseers. In the prelude. Gets me back a card, which would be nice.
Does it?
Yeah. This is +1 card.
Is it really?
It's +1 + X for however many you discard. It's so good, yeah.
Oh my god, that's way better than I thought.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy.
I thought it was just the same number of cards.
Yeah, it's getting a little hairy in here, so I think I will do that. I will keep all my cards though, so I'm just gonna draw
1 card from the bottom.
1 card. Okay, and then
And then,
I will tax some things.
pray tell.
Yeah. Let's grab 3 things I can. So I'll take 2 relics and, 2 material and 1 relic. There we go. And then, and then 1 more. Oh man, I don't want to put anything out there because the city is just like toast. But does anyone really want to outrage relics at this point? I don't know. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put one out on. I'll do one here. See if that bites me in the butt. That's it.
Brandon, I think we'll go ahead and surpass for 3 administration actions. But first, I think I will use this material to build a city here, right?
Sure.
Sure can.
Okay. Then 3 tax influence, or wait, what's the third thing administration can do?
Repair.
Repair. Oh, right. I might do 1 of each.
Okay. A little spice of life.
You pray love. Tax repair influence.
It's interesting you ended up... Yeah, while you were thinking, I was thinking I was going to influence that mining interest, and now you've complicated it.
I say go for it.
You're right. 2 influence on mining interests.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
And I am going to
Wow.
tax the Relic City.
Amazing. Okay. Here are my plans. First, I'm going to play that.
No!
Yes.
I wanted to lead.
I'm sorry. Second, I am going to do the following. I'm going to tax a fuel.
Okay.
I'm going to tax a relic.
Okay. From there. Oh,
And
so
I
you're
get
taking
one
a
of your
captive.
guys. And then I'm going to use my Elder Broker trade. Can I tax the same... Can I use trade on the same city that I taxed?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
right?
different. Yeah.
So I'll give you this fuel for your relic.
Ooh, interesting. So you're at 4 relics with your counting your cards?
Almost. Because I will also, during my prelude, I almost forgot, I will discard this for another relic. So I'm at 5 relics at present.
That's a lot of relics.
It is 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I at least know you're not going to blow the city up.
That's correct. I'm not gonna play that city. Woo! And I wonder, I guess I don't get another guy from that. Okay.
Yeah. No.
So, yeah. All right. Done?
Yeah, you
I'm
take the
gonna
lead.
Take the lead. I'll take the lead.
I'm crushed about that.
I am unapologetic about that. Okay. What are we going to do here? I will go ahead and play this construction, and I'll build these 2 cities here.
Wow. That feels more aggressive than an aggression card.
I didn't do anything to you. And you know what? I will also go ahead and spend one of these and hope I don't live to regret it to just claim that card.
Interesting.
That feels unnecessary, but whatever, I did it. Oh no! Actually, that's fine.
Oh, Mass Uprising? When secured, choose a cluster on the map. You place 1 ship in each system of that cluster. Discard this card. It's pretty cool. Playing a 6. Everything about that was a dick move.
There's nothing to declare, well, you know?
I'm going to pivot and I'll tax that relic.
You're going to... Okay.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, now we'll have to trade for it.
You taxed
Brandon?
this city? You just had to have a piece
Give
there?
me what?
Is that right? Wait, where did you tax the relic? It was here. You don't have to control it to tax?
No, you can
Okay.
always
Always
tax
tax
your own.
your own.
Oh, okay. So he could tax these. He doesn't have to have any ships there at all.
Right.
Just because they're loyal doesn't mean they want to pay taxes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, why don't I... Am I going to lose relics to both of you at this point?
No, right now you're tied with Drew.
No, I'm asking about the future. Am I going to?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one.
Oh, man. Well, I think I am going to... I'm gonna... Can you, what happens if you were to destroy a city that is already outraged? Does anything else bad happen?
You would still lose all your stuff, but you don't then outrage.
To be clear, I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah. You would still lose anything you have in that suit.
Oh, okay.
So like if Drew
So nothing bad would
outraged
happen.
weapon again, yeah. Nothing.
What I'm actually worried about is if I decided to build a city here and Drew just turned around and blew it up again, would he suffer any downside?
Nope.
Not really. Okay.
None whatsoever.
Well, okay. Well, I'm getting out of the psionics game. So, I need to play a card first. It's going to be to copy construction.
Oh, you didn't roll 7 dice?
No, I think I just rolled 6 dice.
No. You still...
It got the job done.
Yeah. You could have rolled one more and gotten this one lone ship, I guess.
No.
Oh, that was against Brandon.
I think it was a big. Oh, actually, I'm not sure.
With my
No, you're right. It was against you, and I just didn't want to roll an extra intercept for no reason.
Yeah, that's right.
Or like a fire symbol.
When I'm gonna, with my loyal keepers, I'm gonna spend a psionic as a relic to secure this mining interest
That's devastating.
and take a captive.
I'm okay with it.
That's devastating.
Secret order. What's that do?
When you declare keeper or empath, do not place the 0 marker.
When you declare, that's the name of some ambitions. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the 5 and the 6.
Mm.
So it makes it really
All right,
annoying
all right.
because then other people
Yeah.
can't follow off
Yeah.
of that.
It's a good card. They're all good.
They're all good.
Are they all equally good? No. Probably. I mean,
What's the trophy count here? Drew has 4.
I have
You have
5.
5, and I have 5.
that's correct.
Very close.
Interesting. Yeah.
All around.
Are you all done?
No, I'm still in my prelude.
Oh, excuse me.
I secured that. I secured that with a prelude action. I'm copying.
You're building a future
construction.
trophy. I mean ship.
Yeah. Basically.
Just joking. It's not true.
Isn't it though?
No. I don't know. Maybe.
I think I just construct a ship. So yes, a future trophy. You're right. I think I do it here.
Cannot.
Oh, it has to be at a.
Support.
Yeah.
Damn.
That would be a good spot though.
Right? I know. That's what I thought.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I guess this one can move. Well, it just can't move together with those. It can move anywhere those can get to. But that doesn't feel good. Is that what I'm doing? Sure. Fine. Whatever. Who needs a good play? It's a play.
Play is a play.
Yeah.
Play is a play is a
You
play.
kept lead.
I did keep the lead.
That is unfortunate.
For us all. I think I have to lose this Elder Broker, which is really terrible. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe it's okay.
It's funny. I was actually thinking we were moving along at a good clip. Like this game wasn't going to be that long, but then I think this chapter has been about an hour now.
I have no more ships.
Oh, really? Your supply is out.
Oh
All of
no.
my
Don't-
ships have been built.
Don't blame us.
Yeah,
It's not like they're in our trophy
Play a small
piles.
violin
Yeah.
for you.
All of my ships have been built.
Poor guy.
I know. Okay, well, in that case, we might as well just do some fighting.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
All right. Although I don't want to outrage relics. What am I doing? This is such a mess.
You almost pass.
Thank you.
I probably should have seized the initiative last turn. That's probably what I should have done. Just to make sure I get a good turn this chapter. So Drew, how's your week going?
Not bad. Sorry. Gotta think this one through a little bit.
Have you met my puppy yet?
No.
I'll have to go say hi to him after this.
Should do that.
Yeah. I have a... Yeah, he hasn't appeared on a video yet. Neville does periodically. Sometimes I just grab Neville and have him on my lap for a solo video or something, but Bender has not yet. I have an 11-week-old corgi puppy. He's very cute.
Hasn't been camera trained yet.
No, he's not camera ready. Yeah. They have to get to 14 weeks before you can use camera makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay.
Don't look over here. I have nothing.
You
I
have stuff.
literally have nothing.
You have some stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I just don't know what else I would do. So, yeah. So I will lose this Elder Broker for a fuel, a material, and a psionic. Oh, sorry, and a weapon. That's what he gives me.
I think this is the first weapon anyone has possessed this game.
It sure is. And I'll go ahead and just spend that fuel right off. Actually, is that wasteful to just spend that fuel? Probably. You know, I'm gonna hope that it's not wasteful. All right, so let's roll some dice. I will start with a good old-fashioned skirmish and assault roll. So I'll roll 7 dice. I will roll 6 of these, and I will roll the 1 assault die. Because you know what? Let's live life on the edge.
Yeah, intercept.
Damn it!
So,
Wow.
Well, not a lot of hits.
Yeah, that's
Terrible. So that'll be these 3.
good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough for that. And then I will, for my second action, I will raid Brandon.
Oh no.
Shit out of.
I will roll 6.
No!
Raid dice.
No, this is terrible!
Oh boy.
No, I hate
Assault
this.
die for my 7.
Oh my god. This is bad.
Okay, so you did intercept. That doesn't do anything.
Not
I
a
am
lot
going
of-
to deal
oh, well, that's
4
quite a few
damage,
keys.
so I am
Yeah.
killing both of your buildings here,
Wow.
which is actually not great. I will outrage psionics. I don't have
Okay.
any psionics, but I will outrage it anyway. I will also deal 1 more damage to me. Right?
That's the fire symbol?
Sorry,
Yeah.
1,
Oh, 2 of
2.
them. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. And then I have only 4 keys.
Only 4.
So I can really only get one. No, I can get a relic and one of your other 2 cards.
Or just loyal keepers.
Or just Loyal Keepers.
Yeah.
Which actually isn't terrible because then I could go in here and raid Drew without... Oh, no, actually, that's
There's the rest of
It would
them.
still be a problem, yeah. No, I think what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll take one of your cards.
Oh, they're kind of off camera, I'm realizing. Here we go.
I think I'd like shipping interest, please. And... Man, I wish I had a better place to protect this. I guess I'll go
This is pretty scary.
That's your turn?
That is my turn.
Drew.
Man, I was gonna attack Brandon.
You still can! He's got 3!
No, I was gonna raid him here. But
Now I got nothing.
this is tricky. He's threatening to win like 3 ambitions right now, which is
That's not true. You're way ahead on Tycoon, at least.
no. You just took shipping interest.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I can't... But
But
I
he
can't
can't
win
really
relics
do
and-
relics and shipping,
and
yeah.
Tycoon.
That's true.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
max 2.
Yeah. As long as Brandon doesn't Yeah, because Brandon could use the mining interest, which would steal from me, which would be bad, and then maybe put you more
Well,
in
he'd steal from me too.
That's true.
Oh, I would definitely steal from him.
5. So that would put Brandon up for sure. And I would be sad, so I might have to take that. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm gonna raid you here. I'm gonna play this.
Just gonna copy.
Just.
You sure you want to do this? My one ship there is very mighty.
I believe you.
Just roll all intercepts.
Alright.
The intercepts have keys on them.
No, they don't.
Oh, those don't.
See?
Wow, no keys. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're sure gonna take
That was
2 damage
horrible.
and kill his base.
You do kill my
That's about
port.
the worst possible outcome.
Wow.
Bad.
Thanks. I told you that ship was good.
Hey. Well.
Brandon is very good at calling his dice. It happened in a recent game we played too, where Brandon's like, "This is gonna be a really good roll," and it was like 3 times or something like that.
I had well, you ended up winning the game,
did.
Burning Banners, but
Yeah.
I had hot dice for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
made it put you on the ropes. Okay, it's to me, huh?
Indeed.
I'm so fucking lost. These cards, not great right now. You're gonna lead again.
Well, not if you seize. Unless
With
you
my last 2 cards?
Yeah.
then yes, I am gonna lead again.
That's bad.
Oh. Alright. Drew's ships there are the clearest targets for trophies.
I mean, these
But-
3 are also weak. If you just
Yeah.
skirmish dice, you can kill those.
That's true. And yeah, the rest of that, what was going to come after that but is fuck Jordan. So I think I am going to...
He's weak here, but he's smartly blockaded that section, which makes moving in there difficult. But you do have 2
Yeah.
ships.
You can also just move right in here and roll 3 raid dice if you want.
Yeah.
Choices.
They could all blow up, but
They could
I
all
could
blow.
also take all of your materials, use them to build 5 more ships, and then I control space.
That seems like a very good plan.
done.
I don't think I will though. I am going to. I wish that this relic, these loyal keepers works the other way. I want to spend this relic as anything. All right, let me just. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to clean up trophies as much as I can. So I will copy
So technically,
and oh right, face up is pivot. Yeah. I'll attack here.
cool. What are you rolling?
I am rolling.
There's only 1 intercept on those assault dice.
Yeah, but there's self damage
Yeah.
on what 3 other faces, and 4 faces that they kill my ships.
Oh, yeah. You win some,
Tempting
you
as
lose
that
some.
is, I guess I better just skirmish.
Alright.
Wow,
pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I guess I'll knock out your 3 damage ships for the
Yeah.
trophies.
Are you winning that now?
I have 9 trophies. Am I winning it?
You are. I only have 7.
Okay, you love to see that. All right, last hand, unless someone obtains extra cards here.
Yeah, that's about to happen. So I will use my construction union to pick this back up at the end of the round. And I will...
And to pick up your 2 construction card.
Yeah, exactly. And then I will do some stuff. What will I do? Well, I was going to repair those ships. Is what I was going to do. Now that's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do instead is plop this weapon on here and do some
Oh
fighting.
no!
So I will fight you here, Brandon. I'll roll 2 and 2. Actually, what's really going to happen? I'll roll 3 and 1. Okay, so
Wow.
I take 1, and
You
then I deal...
completely-
so those are gone.
Yeah. Now you're in the lead again on trophies, right?
Excellent. Action number 2, I'll fight you here. I'll roll skirmishes for the... I'll roll 2 skirmishes. No, I'll just roll 3 skirmishes. So the first one is action number 2. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Ouch.
For the second one,
You're
I
rolling
will
like me.
roll skirmishes.
You're attacking there again?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be my third action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
And for my fourth trick,
Ugh.
I will...
On the bright side, I have very little left for people to attack. Silver linings, you know?
That is true.
You have really dominated the reach.
There's really nothing I want to do. Oh yeah, I'll just build a starport.
I just realized something.
I don't even want to.
Sworn Guardian says rivals cannot steal your resources.
Did I steal your resources?
No, but that mining interest
Oh.
says steal.
That's cool.
Just can't steal at all.
Yeah. You have to steal this via like raiding or something, and then it costs you 1 key,
Yeah.
and this gets buried.
That's
so
fucked
my
up.
fourth action I'll use as a build, and I'll use it on this to gain a fuel.
Okay. Drew.
Surpass. So knowing that, I was about to spend all of them, but I think I'll hold on for right now. And
Yeah, that's not cool.
city here and damage city here. It's not great, but we're just gonna do it. That's me.
Okay. I can also surpass for 3 construction actions. Yeah, my prelude was definitely going to be to mining interest here, and now I guess it won't be because all I would do is get, 1 from the bank and 1 from Jordan, and I think I would still be in 3rd place for Tycoon. So, never mind. I'm going to construct... We'll see if there's another round of this game. Tempted to construct a city just for the +5 points, but I think I'm only scoring 1 ambition here. 2nd place for trophies, and that's if it survives. Oh wait, Drew, you didn't get any extra cards? Oh no, you got back the one you got from season.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only Jordan who's doing 1 more quad construct action.
I'm just building this one
Jeez.
city.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just build 3 ships here.
Only 1 per star.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Oh no. Well then I will build
You build 1
part here. Yeah.
Build 2.
And ship.
Okay, so I'll play this again. Because technically you got the initiative, but then you had to pass and Brandon had to pass, so it comes back to me.
Yeah.
I'll just build this.
You could just pass.
I think that's the game, right?
Oh,
Are you gonna
let's
win
see. Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I can do anything
got-
else.
2 of the ambitions, with 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tycoon.
Tycoon is Drew.
Drew, you score
5.
So
You
4
score
plus
4?
4 plus 5 is 9.
Wow.
So that takes me to
And
21.
I've got second at 4.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. It's fine.
Oh, then I could have tied it.
No, I could have won that one too, I think.
Oh.
No, you get 1.
Well, you get 2 plus 5 is 7.
You get 1 and lose 1.
Oh,
So you're at 20.
Right. And then
Warlord, you get 5 and 5, so that puts you at 30.
Yeah.
So unless someone passes you, and I get second place on that for 3 and 2 is 5, and then Keeper.
3, no, you don't get the 2 unless you win the ambition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind, just the 3.
Yeah.
Keeper,
I have 4.
I have 2.
3.
So I get another 11.
Yep, that seems like it'll do it. And Drew gets 3.
Wow.
Close game.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
all
just
those ships
steamrolled us
coming
there.
in.
Those weapon
crazy.
cards at the end, just like plopping 6 ships down is pretty good.
Yeah, turns out.
Turns out.
Good game. That was fun.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, good game, guys.
Yeah, that was really just 3 hands of these action cards. It's
Yeah, at first
Yeah.
it seems limiting, and then you start getting the resources and the card
Right,
effects,
right.
and you're like, oh,
Yeah, the
I
resources
I
being able
can
to-
actually
yeah.
do more things
Right,
than
right.
just these cards.
that's part of
Yeah.
what contributes to turns being long and thinky too.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, very cool. Well, good game. Congratulations
Thank you.
on winning your
Thank
first
you.
ever game of
My
ARCS.
first time. Yeah, that's very fair.
It's the first one on camera, so it's the only one that counts. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's understandable that I would beat you because you're a first-time player, but
Wow, rude.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Like, how
Brandon
can I
was
insult you
punching,
both?
Brandon was punching me in the face
Yeah,
earlier
that's
a little
true,
bit,
yeah,
so
that's
True. Yeah.
I took
Yeah.
some early hits.
You did. Yeah, it's an interesting game. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I would definitely need to play it a couple more times. Like, I don't think that I felt I had the best 3 hours of my life right there. But
It's interesting because I haven't played without Leaders and Lore since my very first game or 2 of ARCS, and it's still really fun.
Yeah.
even without. But I think you in particular will enjoy the added asymmetry that comes from
sure,
introducing
yeah.
those things.
I think I was really glad that we didn't play with it there, though, because I felt
Yeah.
overwhelmed enough as it was.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think you scored incorrectly. No bonus 5 points for second.
Yeah, we got that right, though.
We got it right
Yeah.
with. Yeah, I think maybe Kenny's thinking I got second place, but I got first on both of these. In any event, yeah, I mean, those add a ton of asymmetry and really spice up the game, and then the campaign game is a whole different experience entirely.
Right.
It's crazy. How
Yeah, I'm
much
very
is built into
curious
this box.
what this game does as a campaign. Yeah. And it's a whole different box. So it adds, I assume, a decent, a fairly large amount of components.
Yeah, I mean,
to
if
be
you
in a
see-
box that's like a 12 by 10 box or whatever it is.
Yeah, the base game
Yeah.
of ARCS is in a box that's the same size as Root. And then the campaign
Okay.
game is a box that is 4 times larger than the Root box, basically, right? So there's a lot of stuff in there.
Is that because it needs all that space, or is it a lot of air so that it's kind of your storage box with the other 2 or 3 boxes? that
It
you
does
have?
store everything except the minis, but it's still packed.
Okay, yeah.
It's a generous amount of content, I would say.
Fair
It's
enough. All right.
Perhaps the best deal in board gaming. It's so good. It's really good. I don't know. I love this game. So yeah.
Yeah, so I recommend it for lovers of the crew. In conclusion,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, if you love
Members of the
trick-taking.
crew, yeah, and if you like space games, so what are some space
Galaxy
games?
Trucker?
Galaxy
Yeah,
Trucker,
yeah.
Battlestar Galactica. You really get the same vibe as Battlestar Galactica.
I've been thinking a lot about Battlestar Galactica because the Unfathomable expansion just came out.
Yeah, that video is available to watch on Optimal Play.
That's true. Yeah, it's the only unboxing that I've ever done where it was basically a solo version of our Arkham card reviews. It was more of it was not as much about what's in the box as what did the cards say. But
Yeah.
it's a experimental new format that kind of only works with expansions because it wants me to understand the game, right? So it's not going to be something that I think I crank out videos like that. But
You can't do it for an unboxing for a lot of things, but there is a great content creator for ARCS on YouTube called Snoopy25. And he does card reviews of the market cards, card reviews of the lore cards, card reviews of the leader cards.
Wow.
And he even actually spends a not inconsiderable amount of time talking about these setup cards.
Jeez.
And what they do and which resources are in and out of the game and what's constrained and how that affects things. So if you're interested in that kind of content for ARCS, it exists in abundance.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Although, as someone who doesn't enjoy Tabletop Simulator that much, it annoys me that the game has been kind of that this game is like, oh, it should be exciting, it's out, but there are all these players that are like super entrenched in it already. Like it makes the game feel less accessible to me than it would had it not been on Tabletop Simulator for the last 2 years.
Why do you think it's less accessible to you?
Because
others have more experience with it?
Yeah, because if I try to go, join the community or whatever, it's going to be full of people who are speaking a language I hardly know, and right, like it's just.
I mean, you see, like I'm on the Discord for Woodland Warriors, which is like for all of Leader games, and you see people like post for learning games for our
Sure, yeah. It's a lot of fun to be kind of like in on the ground floor on something. And as someone who doesn't really want to sit and play board games on my computer, it's like that ship sailed for this game.
I don't think that's true. I think like there are people still getting in now, and there's a ton of like, especially with the campaign, very few games have been played with those different roles.
Sure, but once there are deep dive strategy videos, the only way to get that everyone's new experience is for everyone to swear not to look at those in a way that's like that's very forced and maybe not realistic. Like,
yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I prefer when a new board game, or I don't know, I just like, and I feel the same way with video games. If there was a lengthy private beta or whatever, or beta that I didn't decide to play, but it's a multiplayer game, so I buy the game when it hits stores, and everyone's killing me because they've all been playing for months, right?
That's fair.
It's
the same was true of like
yeah.
Star Wars Unlimited, because that game was out on TTS for a while, and the second set's been out for a long time now. And so I remember there were a bunch of videos like before the game even released, doing deck reviews, and like if you played that game competitively, people knew.
Yeah, agree. I'm not saying by any means that it's unique to
No,
this.
I wasn't. Yeah, I'm just saying like, I feel like in competitive games, because everything has to be so well tested, they have to invite people to play it before it releases.
Right. And it's I'm in kind of and I mean we should probably wrap this video up, but now I feel like, because one opportunity that I have to play it with a bunch of new players is to play it with, I have a weekly game group who they all have kids. They're not super like connected. They're not in very many Discords for the board games they like and stuff. So I could, when my copy comes, which I just pre-ordered from Leader Games site, so it's coming in September. I didn't back this. I could play it with them, but then that makes me want to kind of wait 3 more months of not really playing with you this summer. Right? So otherwise I'll be the super experienced person, as they're all newbies, and then I and they don't get that experience. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a tangent. This is not a commentary about the game itself, other than that I would like some opportunities to play it with people who are on even footing with me.
So I think perhaps my score is actually 5 points lower, because I maybe you gave me 5 extra points for this tycoon and I didn't notice. Did you give me 7 instead of 2?
Possibly. Yeah. Probably.
I wasn't paying attention, so there you go.
Yeah. Well, with like the range like this, like it's not really about the scores. It's about like you won 2 ambition. Like if I won, a second ambition, we swing that many. So like the points are kind of meaningless. If Brandon swung into 2 ambitions, like he would be up there. So.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Good point.
Anyway.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it was fun. Thank you for the teach and the game.
Yeah, thanks for playing it. Hope you liked it, and hopefully you'll play some more, even though you're now reticent about playing.
Well, now I have to decide: am I saving it for my copy to play with fellow noobs or not?
Do you even want the campaign teach? Then you'll know too much.
We were talking about doing a campaign teach video, because I guess it doesn't exist.
There isn't one yet,
and you're good at teaching. So
thank you.
I'm down.
I'm happy to do it.
So it's in real life right now it is almost 10:30. Do you want to do that tonight?
I'm fine with doing that tonight.
All right. Well, then I will look at the camera and say subscribe to Optimal Play, where we have a teach video for the ARCS campaign mode, the blighted reach. The reach becomes blighted, right?
That's right. The reach
campaign
becomes
expansion.
Blighted.
Yeah. Yeah, so coming probably just mere days following this video.
Yeah, you got to get it out there soon before the other teachers start cropping up.
Right, yeah. Gotta
the hot scoop.
Stake our flag in that ground. Cool. Well, thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you for watching. One more time, that like button, that subscribe button are there as the only ways really to support the channel if you enjoyed this, or if you didn't. Jordan is a regular on the Game Brain podcast, which will surely be discussing ARCS
in
the episodes to come. And so
potentially with Drew. We'll
I'd
see.
love to try.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Wow.
Drew and I have been playing games with the Game Brain crew of ARCS.
Okay.
And so I wonder what we'll do. But it'd be nice to have Drew on.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, cool. Do you have a? I was gonna say, do you have a good microphone? But you work in audio stuff for a living. I'm guessing you can. I'm guessing you can figure out podcasting. Yeah. All right. With that, we're gonna go. Thank you for watching. Till next time, be optimal.